Yeah, fuck it. Let's get this spell. It's very
So welcome back.
situational.
This is D&D Down Under Friday group. We're here today for D&D Ascension, and these are my players. I'm your host for this evening, Jacob Smith. We do D&D live plays on Wednesdays and Fridays, and we just get into a lot of shit. Something's gone wrong. Maybe it's my audio. I'm not 100% sure. Gonna keep rambling for a moment till I find out what's going on. If I have to do the intro again, very possibly.
No.
We're doubling up, I think. I don't know if that's what that does. No. Okay. We cutting out.
Random
How's that
technical
go?
jargon.
Any better?
What's with the glare?
I'm just gonna redo the intro.
I'm trying to read.
No, we're cutting out like fucking
Xanathus.
Oh.
Don't
Yeah, I was about to send a message.
Technical.
So
So you, I take it you want Xanathars.
He's up there.
We'll be right back.
You've got a misshaped head.
No, my shape is misshaped. My shape is mishead. That's the one.
That's what I'm talking.
What? The more you think about
may negatively impact this world.
No, it won't.
That's alright, we can just figure it out when it happens. It might push certain aspects of the story forward, let's find out. Maybe just in a way that wasn't intended. Hi everybody, welcome back. We had a couple of difficulties of the technical variety, but we seem to be back now, and Blake is actually going back to his chair, so I think that the recording was okay now. I'm going to redo that.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome everybody to D&D Down Under. I am your host for this evening, Jacob Smith, and I'm joined by Friday.
The better group.
Love you.
Hola,
Ross.
¿cómo
Good to
estás?
have you back. Good to have you back. We do Dungeons & Dragons live plays on Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesday is run by our very own Blake Ignatius. That campaign is D&D Ignition. Other than that, all of our socials are in the description. Please check them out. Something Shorts and Kat from the Wednesday group is going to do a voiceover of something sometime soon, I hope, and it's going to be amazing. Those are always the best parts of the sessions. Do we have any other housekeeping things? Nah, cool. I'm pretty excited to get back into playing this game, so I'm gonna roll the intro.
Let's do
so
it.
that I can start up
Hell yeah,
this
brother.
Do really love that intro. Alright, guys. So, last where we left off, you escaped the people pursuing you, as far as you could tell. Made your way across about half of this little continent that you're on, all the way to the volcano in the center. You found a way inside, decided to investigate around a little bit. Turns out this area once belonged to giants. Magni, you were quite pleased to figure this out. Figure they probably had something around here that you could utilize.
He turned into a kid in a candy store.
100% a kid in a candy store. You found a storeroom full of unworked ore. Further on into the volcano itself, you found what seems to be a forge that is built directly into the belly of the volcano itself. Forge seemed to be somewhat alive, powered by the volcano itself. Guided your hand as you attempted to reforge one of the items that you have found, finally getting to do so. As you mixed the item itself with the adamantine ore you'd found, you recreated a dancing sword. As I can't remember, did you keep that or did you give that to someone?
Give it to Simi.
Give it to me.
Gave it to Simi. Wonderful. So, I haven't actually brought up what adamantine does. An adamantine weapon allows for any object that is struck by that sword to automatically classify as a critical hit. Good?
The table moved.
Okay.
Nothing to do with me. What about you?
Anyway,
Ooh.
allows any damage to an object to be classified as a critical hit. So, after that, you turned some of the remaining metal that you'd found into bars. Decided to join the rest of the group for a rest. And finally made it into the back room. Found a bunch of already worked bars, of which you looted some of them. Didn't have space for everything. Brazil, you were there.
I did my best.
Simi, you were there.
I certainly was.
Lazarus, you fought with Magni a little bit, but mostly you were there.
I dipped the cube in lava.
Dipped your cube in lava, tried to set it on fire a few times, hit it with a flaming sword.
Didn't work.
Surprisingly, the cube was undamaged by all of this. And finally, Nero, whilst a lot of this was going on, you decided to get... No, you weren't there for most of this. You decided to get a bit of a better understanding of the place you're at
You
and
could
what is
say
around you.
I was getting a bird's eye view.
You were in fact getting a bird's eye view, or you were getting an on the back of a bird's on a bird's back view.
Yeah, I got on the back of Rock Destroyer.
Yeah, summoned a couple of giant hawks, rode one high into the sky.
They beat
As you
with
got
us.
a fairly good view of the landscape around you, and also a funny feeling, as if you were being watched. It started as soon as you left the cave or the dwelling, whatever you'd like to call it, and it persisted with you all throughout your scouting mission, and finally disappeared once you made your way back inside. After which, you all reconvened, had a long rest, and that's where we're going to come back into our session. New day has come. The sun is rising, shining just a little bit of light in through the cave entrance. You begin to wake up. No, wake up, not continue snoring.
During this time
Yeah.
that we've been taking this rest, if I'm not mistaken on how it properly works, double check it.
What are you doing?
An ability. My 6th level ability.
Wonderful.
As I have turned invisible.
Wait, my.
Okay. As each of you wake up, you notice that Nero is not there in the cave with you.
Nero.
Not especially surprising. He did leave for what was it, like an hour or 10 minutes? I can't
Last
remember.
time it was an hour.
For an hour
Yeah. Oh, it was just under an hour. 'cause I
to
only had
do
an
his
hour to
scouting
come back.
mission. Yeah, that's alright. Left for about an hour to do his little scouting mission yesterday. Would just be off doing that again. Just to say.
But
You do wake up one member down.
Nero told us last time.
Collecting my things and getting my armor on takes me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I wake up and eat some jerky.
Yes.
He's very happy.
What would you like to be doing today?
Getting off this fucking island.
You've been trying to do that for a couple of days.
And we're going to repeat that.
How are you going to get off this island?
There's a way.
With the power of believing.
You believe real hard and roll me percentile. 9. You really do believe you're still in this cave.
Yeah. We're doing the right things.
Well, we plan our next move. You're done with the forge.
Never done.
Well, off you go.
I mean, I still have one more item I could try and make.
Well, how long will that take you?
A couple hours.
Nero doesn't seem to be here. He might be doing some scouting. Go now.
Is he?
Yes, boss. I'll head back to the forge.
Is he rock destroyer?
What would you like to be doing up there when you get up there?
I'm gonna be trying to fix this axe head and make an axe out of it.
Yeah, sure. And what are you forging it with?
I've got steel bars. I might.
You got steel, iron, and copper.
Yeah. I might mix a bit of copper and steel together.
Yeah. Wonderful. All right. So make me a tool check with your smith's tools.
It was just proficiency bonus, I'm pretty sure. 15.
15.
Yes.
And how much steel did you actually have on your person?
6 bars.
6. This axe, as you start to reforge the actual head of it itself, it's got a basic shape when you start, but it has no handle, no counterweight, and it's got like cracks that run all the way through it and actually pull sections of it out. So it's kind of like got like massive divots in it. You spend 5 of these steel bars, and you mix in 1 of the copper. It's just for a little bit of flair,
Yes.
just to make it your own. As once again, working within this forge, it seems to guide you, and it seems to retain the infusion that was already on the item before it was broken. As the original piece of the head was this really rustic orange color, but as you've reforged through it, you have what looks like a very pure steel that fills in the gaps, that has these veins that look like wires that only travel through the steel itself. The rest of the head stays basically as is. You make the handle out of pure steel, and you just have some like little leather wraps that you sort of wrap around it for a little bit of grip. And once you have finished, you do feel that this axe is complete. It doesn't need any further work. Insert Zelda noise.
During this reforging process, Simi would investigate the sword as he was told to look at it for, what was it, an hour?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're-
To stare at it for an hour by Magni.
You're essentially attuning to it. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But Simi,
So-
Simi doesn't understand that as a tuning.
Yeah. So you, as you sit with it, it it reaches out to you as you mentally reach out towards it.
Got little hands coming off the sword.
Yep.
I want you to give me just a wisdom roll, just a wisdom skill check.
9.
9. It's not working against you, but you have a hard time sort of imposing your own will on it and getting it to start to connect with you. Yeah. So an hour goes by and nothing's really changed. You're in this like deep trance, but it's still not quite doing anything. You don't come out of the trance. You will attune to it, but it's going to take you longer than you would initially have expected.
For a bit of flavor, as he can't quite get it the mental way, when it starts to go into the time where it would be extra, could it be he, instead of sitting there meditating with it, he starts testing it out?
So it's not so much that you're meditating, it's that you're, you know when you concentrate on something really hard and everything around you seems to fade into the background, and you're like locked in this kind of a...
Yeah, I mean, just like for flavor-wise, that version to him is him like practicing and getting a feel for it.
You don't actually seem to notice time moving very much. People are watching you and going, just staring at that thing for a while. As like you're instinctively sort of moving it around and feeling the weight in it, but to you, everything sort of seems to fade away into the background.
Yeah, that's
not.
I'm not aware of my surroundings or how
important right now.
Yeah. Like that part still stays the same.
Yeah.
He's just being more practical with it.
Yeah.
He's a practical learner. He gets his hands on the things.
It's going to take a couple hours, but you will eventually end up attuning to it. Is there anything else that you would like to be doing during this
So
time?
when I wake up, is there anyone still in the room that we were in?
Yeah.
So Simmy's sitting there with his sword.
Essentially, I've taken off.
Lazarus is still in bed, I'm assuming.
I'm
like still sat there.
I spoke to him, told him to go.
Eyes open, but
watching
he's
the
not
door.
really like trying to force anyone out the door.
I'm just chilling.
And Drazil seems to be a little bit more himself.
So as I wake up, I look around and I'm just say out loud, did anything happen while we were asleep or what?
He's still invisible.
Lazarus?
Want to try that again?
Did anything happen while we were asleep or is everything alright?
One more time.
Roll me perception. What's your just your?
It gives me +5.
What is your stealth? Like just your bonus to stealth.
No matter.
So I'm just going to calculate a passive stealth for you right now. Down the bottom.
Oh yeah, right. 0.
0. So your passive stealth right now is going to be 50.
So what?
Well, what'd you roll for your perception?
I have no idea where he is. I have
You know
2.
that one.
Yeah. What's total?
2.
Oh, total's
He's
2.
the
Okay,
total.
sorry.
I rolled a 1.
You know what?
But even
So
if you didn't give me that 10, it'd still be 5 and it still beats it.
As your it's a passive, so it's 10 plus whatever it is. So plus 0 for your stealth, and then plus the 5 for. As there's like an ethereal quality to his voice. You know where he was when you decided to go to sleep, but now his voice just seems to come from behind you, and you turn and look, and he's not there. As he says it again, as you're like, it's almost like his voice is bouncing off the walls, and you can't get a grip of where he actually is. You're just starting to look around.
One more time?
I don't know if you're deaf or anything, but the whole thing I'm asking is did anything happen while we were asleep?
I'll walk over to where he was sleeping.
Yeah.
So the moment you get within the 30 feet of me, you just... Can you see me? as I'm just sitting down, like I just got up.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Lehman's
So-
tiny hut, anyone can walk through.
Yeah.
It's when I leave.
So
it goes
he
up.
was like laid back initially, and he's just kind of like sat forward, and he's got his like elbow on his knee. Like, what's the problem?
Learn more magic you didn't fucking tell me about.
Oh.
Take a step back.
Yep.
As
Forward.
yeah.
I can't see you from there.
Not that hard to see.
No,
I am purple.
You don't exist if I take a step back.
If I close my eyes, you don't exist.
I don't have to close my eyes.
Where there's a tempest.
You know the fart barrier you like to talk about?
And the runs of liability.
Kind of like that.
What?
Would I be finished by this time?
No.
No.
We've had a 3-second conversation.
You're like,
Is it?
you're not even aware of the conversation that's going on around you. Even when he speaks directly to you, you're just
You see
like
sitting-
1,000-yard stare as you're just sort of like fiddling with this sword and moving it around
I just
you.
look back
And
at him. I just turn and said, what? And then he starts speaking. So I didn't look long enough.
Yeah, can't see you from back there.
Plan worked. So what I was trying to do is when I went to bed, I said I really, really don't want to die in my sleep. I said, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I felt like I was being watched the moment I left, so I didn't want to be seen anymore. I didn't want to be watched.
Magic.
Drizzle, what are you doing
One of
in this
them
time?
druid things.
Waking up and just waiting to find out what happens next.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit in the background. Yeah, that's all good.
Slightly more
NPC.
active than last week.
Anyway, Drizzle, how are you feeling today?
I feel a bit better.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
Be more productive.
I'll stand up and stretch my legs,
That's good.
and then I'll sit back down and wait for something.
I know. Can you go check the perimeter? You haven't been really guiding me.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. Can you see it too?
Not physically, or not
Hey,
mentally.
I heard that he's got a
Well,
raise.
mentally, as you look across, he's just like
But he has been working twice as hard. So
he's got a
yes.
little bit of drool coming out the side of his mouth as he's doing this. He's like, something's fucking wrong with this guy.
Yes.
Hey, Giselle.
Yeah.
Go for a
Staring at the
walk.
sun again.
Stretch those legs.
I'll get up and go for a walk.
Yeah. You go like
I'll grab
outside,
my
just have a
things
look
and
around.
just
And...
go just stroll around. run
Good
around.
job, bestie.
So,
Do you just want some
give
alone time
me
together?
if you're just looking around, just give me a perception check. 9. So you walk out, you're just like, alright, let's have a look. As you step through the threshold of the actual archway of the where the door would have been, the moment you step through there, you start to feel like a chill up the back of your neck. It feels like there's someone standing right behind you, like staring into the back of your head.
I'll, like, turn around quickly, see if there's anything there.
No one there.
And
Keep looking around. You're like,
is it still there, or is it just like it happened and faded?
no, it still feels like it's there.
Take another step.
Yeah,
Still there.
the fella
Walk back through the archway.
goes away.
Like a fire not lit in that room. Step back in.
Back out.
Yeah, like back through the
There
archway.
again.
I'll go back into where I was.
Yeah.
Can I see like a door to get out of the building?
Yeah,
It's a building.
it's just a doorway. There's no actual physical door. It looks like it was like if there was a door here, it was removed and destroyed long ago.
No, it's outside the building, right? Or is it still inside of the building?
You're not sure. You can't feel it anymore. You walk back in.
Yeah. So if I walk back out again,
Yeah,
I'm
feels
outside.
like it's
I'm
right behind you.
Start running like 30 foot away.
Yeah. So this is why you're not seeing anything, by the way. And you just like go for a bit of a run, and it feels like it's right behind you the whole time. It's this. You're being watched. You know it, but you can't figure out what's watching you. You like start trying to train your eyes on the trees, in through the tree line down there. You're like, okay, it's not behind me, because I do a full spin and it's always behind me. Like this is just a funny feeling. So you start,
I just have to spin around faster.
Or you just, but you start training your eyes like onto the tree line and trying to look for something. I don't see anything.
I'll run back in,
Yeah.
and then I'll keep myself occupied doing that for like the next hour
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah, sure. As a few hours go by, I'm just skipping ahead.
Oh, okay.
You just have your little talks and you're doing your things. Like, what are you talking about during this time?
No, I was gonna comment. Fuck is this idiot running in and out of the fucking door?
Well, you're in a different room, and he's down the hallway
Yeah.
to go outside. So unless you're standing right in the doorway, you're not seeing him
I
doing
thought
it.
the stairs came straight down.
He didn't go. No. So
It went across, like in, and then down the stairs.
Yeah.
And then it came out a little bit, and then the room opened
I remember
up.
the stairs were huge. They're giant size.
Yeah.
Can we have a riveting
About
You
magic.
just putt around as well, because you also now know that Magni's off doing his thing. An hour and a half goes by as you finally break out of your little trance, Simi. As you've successfully connected to the sword, as you are attuned.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Another half hour goes by as you have finally completed this axe. The moment you do so, everything's normal. You have that sense of accomplishment when you've made something, and then your stomach sinks a little bit, as there's like a real feeling of dread towards what you just created.
Shit.
Can you just pass this across?
Shit.
You darn goofed.
As that's what you've made.
Okay.
Hey, fucked up.
I hate it.
Told you. Stomach dropped and a feeling of dread towards it.
That's the thing now.
I have.
Make my way back.
Yeah.
Well, can't undo this.
Magni returns and he's just got this like... He just looks upset with himself when he walks in, carrying this big ass fucking axe. Like, this looks impressive, what he walks in with.
That thing looks
But he
pretty
just
cool,
looks upset.
man.
Pretty big. It doesn't look like it's made out of metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Badass. That axe.
Yeah, it's bad.
What? What are you going on about?
I don't like it.
Why would that be?
Because I know what it is.
So what is it?
The Giant Slayer.
Oh, it'd be convenient if they come back anytime soon.
No. No. Don't like it.
Don't go looking for my family.
Look. As I pull out the hilt.
Yeah.
Had this.
Well, maybe something else would take my mind off of it.
I got this
So you've
wrong.
only got one bar of steel left. You do have
Yeah.
your iron and you have a bunch, like the last couple of
Wait!
I just
Pause.
like drop this and I go.
Wait!
As
Ching,
I,
ching, ching.
Tell me what this rock is!
as I just look and I go, I think I found my berries. And as I pull out and I cast good berry.
Yeah.
Good.
If X giant.
And I look at the axe. I'll pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's weighty.
I have 14 strength.
Yeah. That's why I didn't say that you can't pick it up. Like
Yeah.
it's just weighty. It's a hefty weapon.
I've made my own downfall.
Yep.
I guess
You're welcome.
I'll get this rock identified some other time. Back in the pocket it goes.
If X giant slayer. If in hands of Magni.
It gives me emotional damage.
Everyone
Just roll me a d4 real
bigger
quick.
than Magni.
Oh.
Everyone giant.
You take 4 emotional damage.
Oh.
It doesn't actually get subtracted from your health or anything. But just be careful not to take too many more of those.
Look, I understand that I can understand you, but I didn't understand that.
In Draconic. Will it work against anyone bigger than Magni because he's small?
Look, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. Did I look like I'm the one who made this?
You're smarter than me.
I did say I know what it is.
He's called it a giant slayer. Now the thing is, I've never seen a giant. I've seen him. Maybe it slays him. Maybe he built the weapon to kill off himself. Natural selection.
That's
Maybe he built something to off himself in case of another situation, like when you were in the astral plane.
That means if the ghosts come back, that way we'll be able to beat them.
oh.
I've
So
got
do we
no
have to
idea
make
what you
weapons?
two are talking about.
Also, aren't you part giant? He built a weapon that's going to beat both of them.
I can speak giant. I'm not a giant.
You look pretty giant to me. Not gonna lie.
I speak
I am
lizard,
tall.
but I am lizard.
Congratulations.
You heard that? He was talking to me about that.
He's
He was
learning.
speaking in broken English.
Oh,
He went,
I
I
guess
speak
I'm not-
lizard, I am lizard.
usually he goes, I speak lizard.
He didn't, his balls didn't drop, you're right. So I can speak. I can speak giant. But it.
Anyway, I don't know what to do with this axe. I'm holding it.
It's yours now. He apparently didn't want it.
I don't like metal things. As I just drop it on the ground. I'm just like, just like,
I have fancy sword.
I mean, it'd be a waste to leave it, but I can't fucking use it.
Drizzle, are you just going to continue running in and out,
Maybe
like
Drizzle
playing
can
with this
have it.
feeling, or
Yeah, pretty
He
much.
wants
yeah,
to try and
Until
use it.
someone
until they
tells
come
us
out?
that-
Yeah.
Or we could
when
sell
do
it.
you, bro?
How big's this place? The building?
It's built for giants.
Hey Jacob,
You'll eventually go to wherever I am.
is this an activation word?
No, we're not.
Do I make one up, or does it have one already?
the person that crafted it will.
You have control.
He already innately knows what the word is.
But he can't pronounce it.
I've-
I've
Is it gonna be?
That's not a word.
No, it's halal.
It's technically.
How's
Yeah,
that not a word?
so I said, it's not a word.
Yeah, that's an acquired taste.
That doesn't exist in this world, so it's just not a word. It just sounds
Simi has completed step 1, except he can't do step 2 because he doesn't know
my
what step 2 is.
God, you can make it the hardest word to pronounce in common, and he's fucked.
You know that word?
Are you thinking of anti-disestablishmentarianism?
Door that you're sleeping loud over.
What was that?
Only you can pronounce that.
Continue. I'm not there to tell you what the word is yet.
Well, no. I stared at sword. Now what?
Congratulations.
I gotta go.
What?
He said, "You said congratulations." He goes, "I'm gonna go."
Well, do you know what it is? Do you want to know what it is?
I'm asking Magni. As he's gonna walk off to where Magni went.
I could tell. Okay.
He made sword.
Bitch.
Do you know sword?
I can tell you what it is.
Huh?
You just have to give me 10 minutes.
Oh. Huh?
I'm gonna sit here and ritual cast identify on it.
Cool. that's him concentrating on it for the 10 minutes.
Yeah. What a fucking story.
You've spent an hour and a half looking at this sword to attune to it, and you just see me take the sword off, you sit there and start staring at it again.
Staring at things is how you learn, clearly. The long rest.
So you're now. It takes you a little bit to get back with the size of these stairs, but you now have this other sword to craft. Make me a crafting check with your tools, please.
Hell yeah, brother. Hey, that's pretty good. 24.
24. As you
Craft a normal sword.
well, you craft it. As once again, you are guided to keep the magic intact. What are you building this one out of? You have one steel bar left.
I'm gonna use iron and the steel that I got left.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna make like a Damascus-y looking pattern with it.
Yeah, sure. As it comes out looking like a black and grey sort of wavy sword. It is a long sword.
But the properties of it.
Just as you keep building it, you're like, this hilt longer, it needs more length to it. Continue to build it out and out. As you get the weird feeling that even though you've made the sword, it looks like a sword, it looks right. It needs something else. As you feel like you need to dip it in the lava again. But this is sort of counterintuitive to what you know about forging with metal. Because reheating it like this is gonna damage the integrity of it, right? It's not gonna help it. You just have this feeling. It's up to you.
Do it.
I'm conflicted. First time it was good to follow my guts on sword. Second time it made bad weapon.
I love the fact you're staring at this thing, you're like, and then you just hear, "Hey, hi, how are you?" from him.
You're like halfway through building it when he gets in here, yeah.
So you're in there.
Yeah.
Also, he's just turned up without the sword.
No, well, I would have waited until the sword was done. To be identified.
Oh, I thought you just said, "I have to go."
He did, and then
Then he
Lazarus had a bit of a yell at him. So you cast Identify. You find out about the sword. Sorry, I forgot you were doing Identify. I was wanting to straight back. You cast your spell. You learn what the name of the item is. You learn what it does. As can I get you to please make me an Arcana check?
26.
26. You
Oh, natural 20. Well, that doesn't matter, does it?
see.
Natural 20, 26.
The natural 20 doesn't really do anything additional.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the
What damage?
you see a weird like fingerprint. I'm calling it a finger. It's not an actual fingerprint, but you know that this was made here. Like you already knew it,
Yeah.
but you have this, like, you can see the signature of this location as a magical entity inscribed into the actual building, like the fibers of this weapon. You have the knowledge, again, like innate in the actual sword itself, that Magni forged it himself. You also learn the command word for it. Magni, what is the command word?
Don't figure out that part.
Make it hard for it.
Good job.
Remember, this is something that you forged. You don't want it to be something stupid. It's going to be linked to you forevermore.
Yes.
Dance monkey.
No, it has to be a word.
Hyphenate.
Monkey.
Big cloud. Cloud.
Cloud.
Do you speak Giant?
Yes.
It's the word is in the Giant tongue as well.
Charlie, you're a cunt. You're a big cunt.
Well, I know it.
You learn what the word is. Like it almost looks like it's inscribed on the blade itself. You read it and you look at it and you're like, these letters are weird. I don't know what they mean, but because you've rolled so well, it actually you're momentarily able to actually read what it says, and you say it out loud. It doesn't do anything to it because you're not attuned to it, but you say it out loud. Timmy, can you please roll me history?
5.
5? As you try to say it back to him, but you mess up what it sounds like. It doesn't. What you said, you only got it for a second as you said it, and you can't say the word again. You've lost it. You know what he just said is not what you spoke.
Why am I losing the word?
Because it came to you magically. It was.
Because I speak giant.
Oh, you speak Giant? Oh,
Yeah,
you know the word.
Goliath.
Yeah. I don't
Big barn.
know what every race in the game does. So,
How dare
How
I
dare!
did try to say that, but yeah, I speak giant. Yeah.
okay, so you know the word. So you know that he hasn't said it right. As you can actually work with him and teach him the word itself.
What would giant sound like? That just sounds painful.
Well, you can
It's
have
sort
this
of-
back.
It sort of changes depending on what kind of giant is speaking it.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's like, that's a hill giant.
Well, you know what it is, because I just told you. Time skip.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're gonna time skip.
Whoa.
So you know what it is.
Dancing sword.
Well, if we're time skipping,
So
I'm stopping
all
for
you
lunch.
have to do to
You what?
activate it
Stopping for lunch.
If they're doing a time skip, I'm stopping for lunch.
Yeah.
is say, Dolk,
Dark.
Goose.
Dolk,
Dark.
Duh,
Duh.
Al,
All.
Dolk.
Dark.
This is like the scene in Tarzan where she's trying to teach him how to.
C-O, baby.
Cool whip.
I don't think you're the right language.
I'm not trying to teach him a language, I'm just telling him what the
It's just
word
a
is.
word. It's not too hard to pick up. You do it. You do get it within a few, like a minute of trying.
This is the minute.
You gotta roll your L, Dolk.
Yeah.
Look at
As he's
shit.
teaching you a word in
No, it's just
giant.
cloud.
So it's something you gotta remember. The way he's trying to say it is, it's like when you like do the muscle things and you're bulk, but instead you're do it with a D. So that way it's gonna be their dolk.
It'll be Dulce. So you're not a K.
Wait, say the letter D.
It'll still be a cut.
and then just go dolk. And I throw.
So
my
what do you
jab
end
in.
up doing with this sword, man?
I'll do it.
You'll dip it?
That has to work.
As you're still holding it in your hand.
It's gonna.
Do you sort of like reverse
tell you what
grip
it
it
means
as you
for the
dip
fucking
it
battle.
down until the blade is fully submerged? You hold it for a second. It's hot, but it's not. Like it's like the sword is bearing the brunt of the heat. As you pull it out, as it starts to splutter, as it comes out of the lava on fire. Rob?
Clearly not paying attention.
So I was just wondering, do you want to go back?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
As you have successfully crafted a flame tongue longsword. Yeah, like streaks with fire behind it as you swing it. Feels good.
Well, don't have a hilt for this. On fire. Pick up my stuff and I'll just walk.
Yeah. As you innately learn the command word for this as well. I'm actually in keeping in line with it. It is fire in tract.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep pronouncing them the same way.
In Rush.
As it doesn't turn on, you feel like you're studying with you. Like, I know this fucking language. So you've successfully crafted, I believe, all of the items that you've taken at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one as a bad axe. Yeah, that's all I got. I got the axe head, the hilt.
Yeah.
The other
Unless you want to forge
and
that bottle into
the
a
bottle.
sword.
The bottle's already working anyway.
Yes. So was the cube.
Last blow.
So, what are you guys doing? It's about midday by the time all of this transpires.
I'm gonna go
I imagine when he
outside for a
gets-
short rest.
You go back inside, you're just like, fuck these stairs again, as you make your way down them.
I'm playing with produce flame a bit more,
Yeah.
but I'm paying more attention to the fact that like the lower level spell, the more my hand turns into bark when it's like evocation type stuff.
Yeah.
But then I'll do like another spell in the other hand, like in that same hand, to see that the bark goes away and like the leaves come back. And I'm just fascinated with the fact that I've never really seen that happen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing the whole time.
Roll me history. Real quick.
Oh boy, it's your time to do a ReadySetRoll.
Roll it with advantage.
Oh,
History.
Rizdery.
15 flat.
15. You're watching it and you're fascinated by this. And it's so fascinating because you know that previously these things never did happen. They definitely didn't. As you're like thinking back, because most of your magic you did innately as you were working. So like you're obviously not staring at your hands while it's happening, or you don't have a mirror in the room with you that you're catching your own reflection. You're like, I would have noticed this. And it's like, it takes you a little bit to sort of go through your own memories, but you're fairly confident that this has never actually happened until recently.
Until I've started this journey.
Yeah. Before it was more reflexive. Now you're conjuring
thinking
the
it.
magic itself,
Yeah.
and it's causing these effects to happen on your body.
Well, after I'm done with the sword identifier and give it to him,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch him.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Oh fucking. Are we still doing the bit? I did the doll and then you
No.
karate chopped me in the throat.
I was going to karate chop in the throat, so
So I pronounced the word correctly.
Yeah.
So if you want to write it down so you remember, write down cloud, then read it backwards.
Oh, you didn't get that.
After
Yeah.
this, the sword is just floating there.
Was that noise that you made you saying it again, or
No.
Oh, okay.
That was ow. I can't speak right now.
Yep.
I.
It's sort of like
Oh, you're
back to you.
Wash your throat now.
That's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure you meant to put it out before you bring it out, right? That's what you
Probably
did.
not the
to be
worst
honest.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Fire! Look out!
It's pretty good. As I swing that way.
Oh.
I can do that too. As I just swing my hand.
Yeah.
I can't do fire, but look. Move sword left. Move sword right. Move
Yeah,
sword
got
left.
it.
It has that little bit of a.
Yeah. It's dancing.
It's like it's waltzing in the air.
Anyway, so why is it still on fire though?
You should probably turn it off.
What you say? I have made it, yes. I think it needs to be attuned to.
That's awkward.
No
And
idea.
you're gonna
You've got
attune
the
to
card.
You do need to attune.
Oh, yeah, right.
Just left it on fire. Someone has to see it.
Pretty much.
Sweating.
I mean-
It's intense attuning. You're like,
Shit.
Sweat
I
and
could
steam.
do it.
If I
Gives you a
fuck this
straight
up, this
10.
might not be very good.
I've given you something already. You use a fucking spear. As I'm pointing with the sword in my hand. You use a spear. You got your curved sword thing.
Oh, yes, I have a very basic power.
You do
shield.
magic. I could do something.
that's generally what I do. Yeah.
You'll turn to it? Sure. Roll me a wisdom check, please.
Kind of would make sense for you to, like, you know, keep something that you made.
Yes.
Do you want to keep this one?
15.
15. As it takes you about an hour as you sort of bend the sword to your own will as you're concentrating on trying to douse the flames. As you finally do, as they recoil back into the sword, as you're left with the black blade that you'd made, the like black and grey blade. When it is alight, the whole blade glows with the fires of the volcano itself.
Okay. So, alright.
Quick question.
Well done.
Quick answer.
What axe is that?
What kind
Axe?
of
It is
It is
Be any axe you want.
a battle axe.
any axe or sword.
Yep, it's a battle axe.
Or sword.
Yeah.
Battle axe.
By
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that can use those.
You made the
Every
battle
time I
axe.
take emotional damage. Oh.
If it makes you feel better, I'm actually able to carry it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Do you want to? I don't want to.
I mean, we could sell it.
Yeah,
It might come in handy.
Sure.
Yeah, put it into the world, sure.
Yeah,
You know,
if we get, look, if it's here and it's in our group, it's not out there killing anyone else.
one of the biggest things is it might come in handy. If we run into some ghosts, it might be able to work.
Might be able to work.
Giant ghosts.
I'll put it in between like my backpack.
Yeah.
I spend material on that.
Oh, speaking of material, you rude prick.
Mm.
I had a rock and you wouldn't tell me what it was.
I mean, he
Rock.
gave me a hilt.
From the hall room.
I'll try and like sheath it on like my belt buckle or something.
Still on fire. Just
No, it's not
No,
a
no,
fire.
it did, the flame subsided when he attuned to it.
Alright.
Was it a longsword?
Yeah, I got a rock.
Let me just put my goggles on for my kit.
You do this, before you even grab it, it's just a hunk of iron.
Oh, it's iron. I go to grab
Like,
it and
you-
I'm just disappointed. Oh, it's iron.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do all of this thing, you're like, oh, okay, do you have long hair?
No.
Nah.
Oh, actually, hang on.
you
Yeah, he
do.
does. I do, yeah.
Dwarf.
You like,
I haven't looked at the model
you
for a
like
while.
pull your hair out of the way, like, oh, alright, yeah, cool, I'm excited. The last thing I was given
Oh,
was
it's iron.
more adamantine.
My
Okay.
rock.
I'll put it
My
back in my
rock
pocket.
was shiny. My rock was shiny and went into the
Take my stuff
sword.
back off, put it back in
I'm
the
glad
bag.
it's not expensive because use it for something.
They're gonna yuck it at someone.
Yeah, you're probably good at eating at people.
So,
Yes,
Where now?
eat.
where go now?
I mean, unless you're hiding any other secret items in your ass.
Nothing in ass.
Speak for yourself now.
Whoa!
Okay. We're gonna get out of this place and off this goddamn island. Does anybody have any ideas before I do the drastic idea?
I'm sorry, but why are you pointing at me?
UC Island.
Yes.
Know where we're going?
No. But one thing that I do understand is I can technically leave. I don't know how far I'll get, but I can go.
I mean,
Please
if
don't.
that's what you want to do.
That's not particularly what I want to do.
Okay.
What I want to do is find this fucking Duke.
Alright.
And then do a Duke. I'll be back in 5. As I walk back into the bathroom.
Oh.
AKA, I'm going to the Giants room. That's
Yeah.
The bedroom.
You're going to the very big Giants room.
yeah. So I can relieve myself.
So, what are you doing?
Waiting for him to finish his dump.
Yeah, we don't have to roleplay that.
And you can also make a plan. Why I'm not.
Well, he said when he looked at on Bird, there was nothing, place, island, mountains.
I really appreciate you repeating what he said in front of me also, but worse.
I try best.
Well, there was just that town we saw as the most civilization we've seen. Maybe we could just go back there and deal with the population if needed be.
It's like another 3-day hike.
Not
Where
much
else do we
there.
go?
We take it somewhere. Off this place, that's for sure.
Not getting in the van.
What the hell's a van? Unless anybody else has any other ideas, we seem to be stranded here.
You talk of cube, yeah? Oh, door. Oh. Nice.
Is that your idea?
No, that's your idea.
I'm asking for your ideas.
My idea, town.
Your idea is a 3-day hike. Your idea is a 3-day hike.
Maybe have map to tell where we are.
What about you?
I'm just keeping him safe.
That too.
Wherever he goes, I go. I work it for him.
I mean, he didn't go outside running around, but okay.
He told me to go.
I told you to go.
Someone told me to do something, so I done it.
I walk back into the room.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Did you figure this out?
No.
Well, we're stuck between one of two things. My idea, which I haven't told them yet, or their idea, which is a 3-day hike backwards.
No.
What idea you have?
Hey. I don't think we're really wasting our time here. That's my biggest thing. Look, what I believe we should do is probably leave, but the only way we can possibly leave off the top of my head is you.
Okay, so I'm gonna need everybody to stand in a circle, say yes, and hold hands.
Oh. How about you just tell us what the plan is that you have? You ask for ours, what's yours?
Go back to the airplane.
Okay. Maybe it might be safe if I'm the first one to go.
First one, we're all going together.
No, I get that, but I get on the other side and make sure, we don't instantly die.
Last time we went airplane, we. Well,
that's the point, because I'll make sure that you would get caught.
I'm not gonna open a single portal the way I did last time.
No.
I understand about it. It's dangerous as shit.
I went.
What's the point of going back to the airplane?
It's not here.
And also, what we can do is possibly either, I don't know, try again, or maybe find the original way we came through.
Exactly.
Because right here, even if you find, there is no way for us to physically leave this place. Which in then turn means that we're actually doing nothing. And it's been a total of 30 days.
I ask again.
31 days.
Everybody get in a circle and hold hands.
Isn't it a pop-up?
We'll see.
You showing us?
I'm not going to hold hands, but I will stand in a circle.
I'm gonna need you to hold hands.
He'll just be on the end, and I'll just put my hand on his shoulder.
I have to tell you a really big secret. Never leaves this room. Magni doesn't smell.
Whoa!
I do.
Well, that's news to me.
We knew.
I just spent the last few hours making stuff. I'd expect to smell like something.
At this point, I
You
just
smell like
assume
fucking
all
brimstone.
You smelled, he smelled, they're lizards.
It's been a while since I've been able to bathe.
In a while.
So
Lizard don't sweat.
all right. You two heard the man. Hold my hand.
In a circle.
I'll grab your hand.
Right.
I'm not
Pull
reaching.
out the cube and I'm gonna cast plane shift.
So
Like
you're
using the
gonna
cube.
press the button. Press the button as the big portal opens. Oh, off on the side again.
Unless you're flavoring it differently, that's not actually how the item works.
Why not?
Because plane shift, we just hold and we're all teleported instantaneously.
I'm aware. This is how the cubes always worked.
How he's making the cube work.
So what I said first is what he's doing. Okay, correct.
The door.
Why the fuck do we hold hands on the portals over there?
That's how it's been working the whole entire time.
Cube does.
Holy hand, what now?
What
Let
do?
go of my hands.
What
both of you.
do?
Aww.
I guess
Oh,
we
well,
gotta do it.
okay. We don't hold hands. It never happened.
It happened. It definitely
You never
happened.
told us your secret.
All of this happened. It's it's canon.
I
small.
jump through the portal.
Yeah.
I follow.
Wonderful.
I have prepared, just in case, I'm bracing myself. Cast Conjure Familiars. Conjure Familiars. fucking-
As he's jumped
Conjure
through,
Animals.
a weight has lifted off my soul that axe is gone.
I put on my
Now
wingsuit.
get in.
Immediately back.
It's
Oh.
the gate's already open. You don't have time.
Oh shit.
If you want to go through this gate, you don't have time to do
What were
that.
you gonna do?
Put on the wingsuit.
Oh my god.
So if you would like to
No.
not go through the gate,
If it's gonna
So
take
remember,
much.
you all need to jump through this gate, otherwise it disappears.
I know.
So what the fuck are you all doing?
I'm going through the gate.
I'm waiting for everybody else to go through, because at least if somebody fails, I can do it again.
I will go through.
Roll.
I literally jumped in after
he
you.
said
You-
right after you.
You went. I'm jumped through. I'm like I'm following.
Okay.
Going through?
Yeah.
You going through?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going back to the town. No, I jumped through.
yeah, well,
Oh, you dog.
as you all step through the portal, as you start to feel the cold, clean, pure air over your skin again, you look down, nothing below you
I cast.
as you
fucking
start to fall.
Conjure animals.
Sense of
Give me
dread.
the fucking bats again.
Sense of dread. The
Get
axe
them
is
all to
back.
catch us.
Yeah. You got it.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not where we, left.
No, we were on solid land. We were on solid land!
I mean, this isn't where we went back to that other plane either. So like, different spot, different location.
Open door. See where I go.
What door?
No, what I'm pretty sure he's saying is open another door.
Yeah.
There's only one door.
The door back.
It's still open.
You're meant to be the smart one of us, and how
So
can't you
once
understand
you
it?
go through it,
I immediately.
yeah, because you fall
I gotta
as
wait
well,
for it
so
to
it's like all the
close.
way up here, and after about I think it's like a minute, and then it closes. So it's working in this way for the moment because the cube's not complete.
Well, instead of bringing us back to the airplane, couldn't you just take us back to the material plane?
We were already in the material
He's
plane.
caught you with
caught
these
all of
bats. Yeah.
We're being floated by bat.
Yeah, couldn't we have just gone back
Take
to
us
our
to somewhere
plane?
we can land, and then we'll try again.
Why don't you just press the button and have my bats fly through?
What if it takes us to exactly where we just were?
Then we know.
Let me know. It's literally the whole point of testing this out.
Burning.
Oh,
Get the bats to fly through.
We.
Just fly through as
Fucking hit a mountain.
Taking the scenic
no,
route.
you don't hit a mountain. It's not going to drop you in immediate extreme danger.
Only falling.
Only moderate danger.
Yeah, it's fine. You're falling through infinity. You're not likely to hit anything anytime soon. So as you come through, you've done this a couple times now. So you're starting to feel what the difference between these two planes are. When you're in the elemental plane of air, everything feels pure. It feels like the way that it felt for you to cast magic while you were in the astral plane. Like it's not held back by anything. It feels like the element that you're in is just stronger here. So in this case, the air has almost a life of its own. As you pass through this portal once again, can I please get you, Lazarus, to roll me percentile? The 2D.
There's something else I wanted to try. 44.
44. As you come through the portal, you see an ocean in front of you. As you see that you're up pretty high, you look down and you see a small town square at the foot of what looks like a mountain. As you sort of turn around and you see stairs behind you climbing up a mountain. As this looks familiar, you look to be back on Altair, on the mountain that you climbed the stairs to do your mission in the
Where the
first
evil,
place.
stupid to me guy is.
But things look different. There's what looks like battlements have been built just out to sea. Looks like they've essentially built a blockade for ships coming through. As you look down to the square below you, it's nighttime. As the last time you were here at night, there was kind of a few fires lit just to give it some lighting so that people moving through knew where they were. This time, the light coming from the bottom of the mountain is quite intense. It looks like this place has been lit up very purposefully so that people are very, very aware of everything that's going on down here. As you see that there's people sort of down at the bottom of these stairs. You can see at least 4 people down at where the magic circle is, and you can see that these people that are walking around or standing at a post look like they are armed.
That doesn't look good.
Alrighty.
We've gone far
As I
away.
go to get the bats, make sure we're out of range of light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
get
it
us
is
to
down
land
at
us-
the bottom, and up the top here is not lit at all.
Yeah. Up near where the house was. Okay, I'm gonna fly us The open field
Yep.
in a place where it wouldn't be lit.
Yeah. So you want to go down to the bottom, around the side where the town sort of
Yeah,
stop, and you have those planes that.
exactly.
Yep. Wonderful.
As I'll land us there.
Yeah.
As I'll get all the bats to drop us, and I'll send the bats up to just be on standby.
As you're on your way down, you do notice that there's two people that seem like they're walking the perimeter of the place. It does take a little while to actually do a full perimeter, but they do look like they're circling it. So you can land down here. You don't know that you'll have long if you're going to stand out in the open before someone finds you.
Alright, so just drop us here because it's not a good look if we just put ourselves at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, like, do we want to be seen or not? We've been gone a while, and he declared war, and now there's armors. And
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a rat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hide nearby
yeah,
while you guys are available. I'm gonna have the bats on standby
yeah.
just in case shit goes south. They can grab you,
Okay,
and then take you away.
gotcha.
Alright.
Ring.
I remember.
Squeak, squeak.
It's just so that way you can communicate with me.
Okay, what do you want the rest of us to do? If this is your master plan.
No, my master plan is to have a way out. You're the teacher. Remember
turn into a rat.
Remember the last time didn't work. So you might be the best to talk. And you might be the best to also talk. Don't let these two.
Oh,
I
Right.
will only use my
Fine.
eyes.
Don't threat. That didn't work well last time.
I won't threaten anybody.
Good. Okay.
I might take him for a ride.
As I turn into a rat.
Yep.
And I want to stay about 30 feet from them.
Yeah.
But I also want to make sure that I'm not close enough that they're coming to me. I want to make sure that I'm kind of staying my distance from them
Yeah.
by circling them.
Yeah. All good.
And then he's like, "They're
Look,
becoming
you're a
close
rat.
ones."
You're pretty fucking inconspicuous down here in the dark as well.
Oh, poor little rat, man.
Don't make
It's
yourself
like that
as
carpet
as
ad where he thought he
steps
dropped his smokes in the carpet, and it was a him stuff. So he watches it to make sure they didn't see him just stapled it.
Oh,
Alright, Matt. Okay. So he didn't say anything about whether we should be seen or not. He's turned into a
What's
rat.
the actual plan? Like, what are we supposed to be doing here?
So he's hiding, and we have to come up with a plan.
Is there like
Escape plans.
some sort of height
they-
difference from where we're
They
standing?
were
No.
hostile to us.
Oh, like if you
before.
climb the mountain,
Like,
yes.
we didn't have these battlements out before.
We're on flat ground at the moment.
We
Okay, so like no trees, nothing.
watch on
We're in
fire.
plains.
It's sparse like tree here and there. It's
Oh.
not
There's
really.
nowhere
though.
for
Like
us to
when I say
hide.
sparse, like
Why don't we
there's
just quickly set up a campfire?
15,
Pretend we
20
were already
feet
here.
between any individual tree. Like it's
That-
quite open.
It's fucking stupid. They would have noticed this if we were here before now. With a campfire lit.
Okay, what would you like to do? We're in the middle of fucking open.
Why are we... Yeah, why don't we go somewhere
That's why he
else?
dropped us off.
We go talk guards.
We have a
You talk
reason...
guards.
You no talk.
You talk guards.
No talk.
Do we have a reason to go into the
Yeah.
town?
I mean, it's how we know to get back home. Well, for me and
Yep.
Nero.
No, I'm good, thanks.
So it just... We know how to get there, it's just that it's quicker to teleport.
We will only know how to get there with a teleport.
Oh,
So instead of all this talking, what we're gonna do is
Shoot.
we're gonna start walking away.
go bad. Bad run.
Which way away?
Like directly away.
From the town or from the person that's
On.
coming towards you?
The person coming
Because
towards us?
if you walk away from one, you're walking towards the other.
I don't understand.
Oh, he's dropped us smack bang in
So-
the middle of the patrol.
Okay, I'll explain. So,
Like if this is
This-
the town.
no.
Town's
so, yeah,
here?
so the town's here.
Yeah.
You're
Where-
here,
Yeah.
and the person coming through is walking around
There's people walking the
the.
perimeter.
Yeah.
outside of it like this.
I said I dropped us off, so it looks less inconspicuous.
So that you weren't
If I
in
did
the
us
air,
up the top, we'd
being
be there.
held by giant
Yeah,
bats.
yeah.
So the people are circling the outside of it like this.
Yeah, so if we walk
So if you
directly
walk-
away from the town,
You're walking
Remember, this
towards
is
where
an
the person's
island.
coming around.
This is an island.
what's an island?
Yes.
Remember, this place has always been an island. That's why there's blockade. That's why there's all the ships and stuff around it that he was explaining.
Oh, then there is nowhere to fucking go.
Why it just dropped you on the ground and not on the mountain.
Then what do now?
Let's casually walk towards the town like we're coming back to visit and do some trading unaware of the war.
Yeah.
And play dumb because they're good at that.
I guess so.
You two talk.
I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Maybe if we ask them really nicely,
Yeah, but that's why we play dumb.
they'll teleport
Just
us
in
back.
case. You know?
Yeah. So you're gonna walk towards
We're
the
just
town.
gonna walk towards the town in a non-threatening fashion.
Yeah, that's.
What's-
yeah,
what's
you
the-
just walk. Yeah, rather
the
than
light
pulling
levels
your weapons out and shooting magical, you just walk. Yeah. Sorry, what was
What's the light levels like?
low light. So you if you don't have dark vision, you're like really trying to make out where you
Right,
are.
well, in that case, I'm going to keep my head on a swivel and try and point out anything strange that
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, of course.
Was that-
Like it's
that
not
was like-
it's not darkness. You can see, but it's like a night where like an overcast night where
Yeah.
the moon's sort of covered up and you just sort of
But just to be clear, I have devil's sight. That's what I'm doing.
yeah, of course.
I can see.
I know that you can.
Why do you care?
But
Because you don't see.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, I have devil's sight.
They're good for you.
yeah. So it's that kind of a really dark night.
Yeah.
So you start walking towards the town. You approach where the shop that you came to before realizing that it was a plane and the town didn't progress this way when you were still looking for Lazarus after he stomped off and went to the hot springs. Come around, sort of enter the town. You walk past two houses in, as there's people standing guard every few houses. They look like they're fully armored and with holstered weapons. As they sort of just look at you, keep their eye trained on you. You just walk past.
Evening.
You a little head nod?
Has changed a little bit since we were here last.
You here last.
Yep.
Still no ships come through.
What?
Still no ships come through. This late at night. How'd you get here?
Traveled.
Travel how?
I fucking knew you'd say Pretty dry for a wet boy.
Shouldn't be out at night. It's dangerous around here.
We've been traveling for a while. It's just, we thought we'd come back somewhere familiar and doesn't look as friendly as it did last time.
People usually get here through the magic circle.
Well, that's what we're trying. We're looking for that to get home, ideally. Is it available?
Not this late,
Somewhere we can stay the night?
particularly. Not for non-locals.
People get upset if we just sleep in the town square.
Can't say.
What if we just sleep on the outskirts and then come back in the morning?
Probably best not to tell people that you've just arrived in the dead of night. But
Right. I can understand that.
keep our eye on you.
I'm just being honest.
Keeping our eye on you.
No problem. I'll know we're safe if you're keeping your eye on us.
What's happened? Why was all the armaments here?
What, sorry?
What's all the
Barricades.
the get up? What's happening?
We're protecting against sieges.
I thought that was
We're at
pretty
war.
obvious.
Where have you been?
Either everywhere.
Here and there.
That's not an answer.
I mean, I gave an answer.
We've just been traveling.
How do you not know that we're at war if you've just gotten here, though?
Oh, we were in a different plane of existence.
Okay.
I was a teacher and studying a lot of different planes of existence, and I stumbled across this item, and it took us to this plane of air. We've been there for about 3 weeks.
Not much for that, but been probably gone a long time.
At least 3 weeks, and then when we tried to come back, it just plopped us here.
No, like if you haven't heard that we're at war and you've been gone for 3 weeks, you've been gone more like a few months.
Squeak. we knew something about a war that was happening when our hometown was like hacked. But that's why we left. It wasn't safe there, so we're curious to go back and see how things are.
Keep your wits about you. Just remember, you're not going to be able to go just anywhere anymore.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. As long as we can make it home, then that would be ideal. But
I'll keep all half of my wit.
we're not here to cause trouble.
Hoping not.
If there's anything we can assist with, please do let us know.
Not particularly, no. We're
I am versed in the arcane arts.
that in mind.
He makes things.
Okay. as he does just start getting pretty short with you, as he's just watching you all the time.
No problem. Well, I guess we'll go back to the outskirts and just camp out for the night. Can't get to the circle and we're on an island, there's not much else we can do. But they said they're going to keep an eye on us, so we'll be safe.
Yeah, well, I'm still keeping a watch.
Yeah, you can keep as much watch as you like. We're going to watch for the dawn of a new day. 72 hours to go.
I don't know much about the magic stuff, but does magic time work different same place?
You say that in common or
With magic, does time work the same?
Time works how time always works.
Even with the
way
magic?
it's intended.
Or what if magic changes time?
Well, I can't really distort time.
And if he can't do it, who the fuck else can?
There are
I'm the only one who's been with.
There are some very high magics that have a modicum of control over time.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
That means everyone else can't do it either.
But the only person he's been with is us. I'm the only one who's cast shit other than a druid.
And himself.
We haven't been manipulating time, so I can honestly tell him that I'm fairly certain time's been normal.
What?
What?
Phone keep going off in your pocket.
Are you just talking to a rat?
Why don't we just outside? I can make us all disappear.
I said we should go sleep outside. Well, don't make us disappear in his eyesight. Squeakity squeak, squeak, squeak.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeak, squeak.
Squealing, squeak, squeak.
We are walking away.
Yeah, I know.
This guy's
You
just
didn't say
singing
these
to
were
a
already
rat.
No, I was about to
that's what
say that you do hear Nero as you're looking down and you're talking to this rat. You hear his voice over that way. You're talking to the wrong rat. No. No, I'm kidding. I don't know you.
So, once we get outside, go around the corner to the point where, we're in the darkness again and can't be seen.
That is the general idea.
So,
Yes. Return back over to the plane where you were.
I'll untransform.
Yep.
As I will.
Before you do anything, All coming.
It is. I was about to say.
I want to do it in
Are
front of the
we
patrol.
in the darkness?
You are in the darkness. As soon as you leave the town, it gets darker. So it seems like they've lit up the town so that they can protect the town.
Yeah.
So that there's nothing.
But we're not in the side. We're not in the
No.
light of the.
No, you
drop.
started going around the outside of it. So you.
Paying attention to
Left the
like
lights
where
and-
he's walked. I'm gonna obviously put us about 40 feet away from the path they generally do,
Yeah.
and I will do the spell over myself.
Yep. Wonderful.
I disappear.
We're within your range, aren't we?
I said I walk 40 feet away
Oh.
from the area that I've seen that generally they were walking prior.
Following you.
Okay.
Question mark.
Yep.
I shoot.
You walk.
Otherwise, you're
towards
just
him.
going to disappear when you're like, well.
That's great.
Alrighty. So that really hard, and it made us not visible again. So
Was this the thing that you did when we were there?
yeah. So anyway, you can start a bonfire now.
Anybody want to start a bonfire?
And you just have the magic. I can grab some wood,
Yeah, we'll put some wood.
grab some of the sticks.
You go and kind of you wait for this patrol to actually pass you before you go out, and he tells you that it's safe. You just kind of go and break a couple of big like the arms off of the trees.
Yeah.
As you bring them
Right.
over, you set up it. That's the word. Thanks. You set them up as a fire. Does anyone have any tools to start a fire?
Yeah, turn your sword on.
I got a firebolt.
I'm not gonna waste
I'm
time.
just gonna use produce flames.
I mean, yeah, but I
which
can-
I'm gonna shoot it away.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't come out at 100 kilometers an hour.
It does.
No, I can choose the speed.
projectile.
It says it right here.
It doesn't.
That says Rakdos Guild.
No, it comes out at 120 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah. That's insane. It's like
What is it?
like fireball.
Fire-
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Within 6 seconds,
It,
it's 120 feet.
It doesn't have enough force to push things.
I mean, it's quicker than 6 seconds because you can do more stuff after blasting.
Correct. You can actually do.
It's almost
Anyway, you produce flame as you sort of place the fire from your hand down onto the actual sticks themselves as it
And
catches.
So light and stuff cannot leave
Yes.
the ability, like
Yep.
the 30 foot.
Okay, that made it a bit more simpler. It hurls a fireball, and the speed of a hurl is 150 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Welcome back, Rob. Yeah, so you light a fire. These are in your little protected dome.
So at the moment we have +5 to stealth and
Yep.
+5 to.
Wonderful.
At this, yeah, I'm not gonna cast any other spell.
All good. So you kind of camp here for the night. It's only about 4 hours before the sun starts coming up over the horizon. It wasn't the dead of night, it was very, very early in the morning.
Technically, we'd only been up for like
Yeah.
3 hours, so we didn't need a lot of rest.
You got up like fairly early, so you've been up for about 6-7 hours overall. Well, he went and forged 2 things. Had to go there and back both
Yeah.
times before he was able to.
And he also spent an hour and a half looking at the sword, and then you looked at it about for an hour.
Like a minute.
Well, the amount of time that's passed is literally judged by how long it took him to do all this shit, because you're doing this while he was.
Huh?
You want a better?
I guess. Take one.
You sort of just
gotta fill me up. Oh.
Wonderful.
you feel
sound
good,
effects.
you feel great, you can do this.
That is very good.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you kind of just wait out until sun rises. You do get a short rest in this time, so you would get back on a short rest. I don't think you've really used anything though.
I get my transformation back.
Yeah, fuck yeah, there you go. But the sun does start to rise.
Excellent. There's still a patrol.
There is.
I'm
It
gonna
was
wait.
all throughout the night.
I'm gonna wait until we hit a point where they pass us.
Yeah.
So I can turn it off and don't scare the shit
Yeah,
out.
of course.
Oh. Oh.
Alrighty, so
Should head back inside and see how they feel about letting us use the circle.
well, when I was listening, you said that we just couldn't use it at night. I don't think it's actually turned off. As I point at the circle, is there someone there?
As she's walking back in.
No, at the teleportation circle.
You can't see it
It's on the
from
other side
the
of town,
plane, like
isn't
you
it?
just walk back into town.
Oh, I thought it was outside because we had.
It
to
is
walk.
outside,
but on the
you,
other
you've
side.
walked around,
We're at
like
the back.
essentially around the mountain in the center
Oh,
to get there. Yeah.
I thought we walked like 60 feet around the corner.
No.
No,
We're pretty fast.
That's generally what I
So
did.
where you entered town, you were pretty far from the circle itself.
Okay,
Because
that's fair.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we'll
So
have
using
to-
that as a guide, the circle's here. The town ends like over here.
Yeah.
So then you walked back over here.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Yeah,
it
we'll
takes
go
you
back
about it takes you about 2 hours to walk the circumference of the place. Yeah.
So
So you
we
s-
should, we'll see if they let us use it.
Go back into town.
It seemed reasonable.
Well, yeah. Well,
You
why
see
don't we
that
just go
the-
straight there?
You see that the soldiers are still there.
Is it
They're
the same
different.
one?
They're different soldiers. And but they're still just basically at their post.
Unthreateningly walking past.
I have my
Morning.
walking stick.
Morning. Morning.
Everyone that you say good morning to just kind of like looks at you and gives you like a really low nod. But then
That's all I
like
need.
yeah. But as you walk like 20 foot that way, you're like morning. The person behind you is just looking over like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Saying hello to everyone, kind of thing.
Friendly guy.
Yeah, so you just walk in through the town. You make your way to the where the magic circle is.
The only question I have to ask is, are there guards there?
A lot more than were posted around.
Is any of them the one that I saw a month ago?
Give me a perception and a history check.
Yeah, perception see-through, history solid. And perception will be a 19.
Yep.
History will be a 13.
You're looking around. So, for your history roll, you know that the person that you... Wait, are you talking about the one that told you to leave?
The one that told me to piss off, essentially, because he threatened
So,
me.
you saw... you know that that guy was just like a generic guard? These people that are standing guard now, they are in like full armor.
Full on? Alright.
They don't look like the same people. They don't even look like
Probably a
they
good thing.
necessarily were always here. Like they look like there's been an army, like a small battalion moved in since.
Good morning. Hello.
As they're sort of making they're surrounding the circle itself as
There's one like off to the side or whatever.
The little like pergola desk thing where
Yeah,
people were, in order to actually conjure the circle,
Yeah.
is there.
Yeah.
But it itself is also guarded.
Yeah, it's
So-
non-threateningly walk up. Good morning.
Yeah. People are just kind of like watching you as you walk through, just making sure that
I'll
like
make
they're watching
Yeah.
everyone.
There's
but
three
they're
of us
Yeah.
are gonna stay away from the table.
sure.
As we're gonna just kind of just as I look at them two and go, alright, this is the best time for you two to stand still and don't do anything.
Yes. Good morning.
Hi.
It's been a little while. Is it still possible to use this circle? We're just trying to get home.
That depends on where you're going.
what was it called? Yeah, just trying to travel to Korban. Is that still possible?
Not from here.
Not from here. What? Mind if I ask why? What's happening?
We're at war with Korban.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awkward. Oh, okay.
As I just like.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, that's okay, we're just passing through.
What's your business you've got in Korban?
Sorry?
What's the business you've got there?
It's just the next point in our travel.
Okay.
I haven't used the teleportation circles too much, so we're just going from the ones we know to the next one, you know, onward.
Alright. As the three of you that are standing off to the side, notice that they take a little bit more notice, and there's actually just a few of them that turn to face. Yeah. Not from here.
Okay, no problem, no problem. We'll have to figure something else out then. Unless, where else can this circle take us?
Take you to Altea proper, off the island.
Yeah, would that be possible? Is that allowed?
Yeah, it can take you there.
Now let me I'll converse with the group really quickly just to make sure they're okay with that. Because obviously, being stuck on an island doesn't help the whole traveler thing, you know?
Well, no, that's why we're got help to fortify ourselves.
Yeah, no, understand.
We're not very big here, but
Very, very much understandable. But, have you heard from your Duke? We haven't been here for a while.
as he just looks at you, as one of he doesn't say anything, as one of the guards walks up to you and, excuse me, as he puts his hand on your shoulder.
Yes?
Where are you from?
We just came from the plane of air. Don't really have a home. Travelers. Trying to figure out how this cube works.
How do you know the dude?
Well, we've seen him. Once.
When?
When he destroyed Korban.
What were you doing in Korban?
Passing through.
As he roll me deception.
We were passing through. We were just chilling.
We were making money.
We were making money.
9.
Oh.
So you're saying some things that are very concerning right now.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just trying to be honest with you. Not trying to cause any harm. We're just trying to keep on our travel.
You know who else travels? Spies.
Trouble.
Oh. You look smart enough to be a spy.
As I do like a dirt.
If I were a spy, I wouldn't want to be looking very smart.
Okay.
I mean,
What's the closest circle to get to Iron Spy Mountain?
I'm gonna ask you to come with us.
Fair enough.
As two more of these guards come, as it's the three of them. They're just sort of like in a triangle around you as they sort of usher the two of you off towards the other end of the
Zero
town.
resistance.
Yeah. As they take you to what looks like a new, as far as you know, constructed stone tower.
Yeah.
It's 3 stories, but it has like grates over any like windows that are there and over the door. As they lead you in there, as you realize that you're being taken into a prison.
Fair enough.
Is there anything any of the rest of you would like to be doing?
So it took them two away?
Yes.
Okay.
So the 3 of you stayed
Yeah, away.
off.
Yeah.
So there's no real reason to believe that you were all
As I walk up to them.
the ones taking them.
No,
or someone else?
the guy sitting down.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I've got a quick question.
Yes.
These two, there's a tribal folk. can't really being a tour guide for them. You know where they can get more meat? In the town.
Yeah, just
So
store.
everyone's on high alert, so they were very being it.
Head back down through the stalls. You should be able to smell meat.
Brilliant. And why everything's on lockdown? Is the hot spring closed?
No.
Brilliant. Okay. Just
We
you can't
don't-
tell when I'm with them.
It's natural. We don't really regulate it. We do have patrols that move through there. If you're uncomfortable with that, tough. It's fine.
No, it's fine. It's just that and I'm sorry, but we smell.
I wasn't gonna say anything. You're all good.
It's very interesting. Sorry. Right. So it's this way. Come.
Not
Hungry.
installed.
As I start leading them to.
I don't have to do anything. I'm just hungry.
As I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh shit.
So the hot springs are around the same direction. You do have to
I
go
know
up.
where they are.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
taking them to the hot springs.
Yeah. So, well, I'm just trying to reiterate the sort of the landscape here.
Yeah.
So you do have to go up the stairs again, but you do go around the same direction as they were taken. So you'll be at a higher elevation, but you will actually, as you go around, if you look down, you will see this new construction of this big, like 3-story tower. It's got like the arch windows, because it's built of stone. It's got those big arch windows, but they've just got bars that are closing.
So once we get to the part where it's the hill,
Yeah.
and you start walking up, so obviously there'll be guards at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is there any guards on the way up?
You do pass one. You pass two on your way up.
Okay.
But, like they're not like together. They're
in the space between them.
yeah.
I just say to these two, I'm like, I'm gonna have to actually get you guys to act like you're at home in terms of like being lizard folk, because we might be the shit. So once we get to the hot springs, we can talk more in private about what we're gonna do. But the best way I'm gonna put this is our giant friends are fucked. Alrighty. So when we get there, just be. Stay as you are. You're fucking perfect. So, like,
I'm just thinking to myself, I haven't changed. This is how I normally act.
As that's where we're going to take a short rest.
right.
All right, everyone.
They're
We'll
the
be back
smart ones. They're
in
good at dialogue.
5-10 minutes. We're just gonna take a bit of a breather, cool down a little bit, get a drink, get something to eat. We will be back
Go to the bathroom.
very shortly. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you very soon.
I am very grateful.
Can I send a message?
Problem is that
And we are back.
Hola.
So, Magni, Lazarus, you two are being led to the dungeon tower.
Yeah. So as we
The rest of you are on your way to the hot springs.
Relaxing.
What a dichotomy of situations you're in.
As we see that we're being taken to this tower, it's like, well, this seems a little unnecessary. What's going on?
We have questions for you.
Probably
This
have
seems
some
a
answers.
little unnecessary. What's going on?
You'll be first.
Said no
Probably for
questions.
the best.
Said no questions for him. Didn't say I didn't get a question. I want my phone call.
What's a phone?
I want my sending stone.
Alright, get out your sending stone.
I know that we're here together. It's not normally like this.
As they lead you to the tower, the guards posted out the front, the soldiers posted out the front, open the door.
Yep.
As they lead you in, you see that this place is entirely made out of stone. The inside as well. As they lead you into this initial room in the middle,
Yep.
as they actually take you up the spiral stairs up to the first level, as they take you off to the side into one of the rooms. As you get in, they close the door, and as the door closes, give me a perception check real quick.
Both of us, or is it?
Both of you, if you'd like. Yes.
17.
17.
11.
11. You both see the DC 10. You see a very, very slight shimmer over the walls as the door closes shut.
Well, you had questions for us.
Because you seem to know things about. You seem to know things about what has been going on, but you claim that you've not been here. And
It's been a little while since the last time we were here. The Duke was out. We didn't get to meet him. I just wanted to know if he'd come back.
people don't meet the Duke.
Okay. Well, I just, every time we visit, it's nice to meet who's in charge, make friends. Like, we're just travelers. Wasn't here last time. I was hoping maybe this time we could say hello.
If whoever is in charge has to meet every traveler, they'd never get anything done. They're not usually.
Well, we don't.
They're not available for just taking random guests. The only people that see whoever's in charge are those who have business with them.
Well, we don't get to meet everyone.
So,
Just he wasn't here last time. I was just curious if he'd come back. Everybody
you
seemed to
doing
be
here?
concerned he was gone.
as he turns away from you, what are you doing here?
I have absolutely no idea. We were somewhere else and now we're here. My life is in shambles. I don't laugh, I just straight face. Just
That's
say it.
fine. He doesn't laugh either. This isn't a time to be making jokes. I can
I
just
wish it
leave you
was.
in here.
I wish it was.
What do you know?
Now to cook. Now to clean.
What do you know about what's going on here? Why were you here to see the Duke? Not knowing that there's a war going on and trying to get to Korban.
We haven't been in this plane for a while, so I don't know.
Likely story.
Likely because it's true.
I could show you.
Go on.
Pull the cube out. I'll be like, if I push this button, it should open up a portal to the plane of air.
You push it,
Push the button.
nothing happens.
Might have something to do with that shimmer we saw.
Yeah, probably. I'm assuming magic doesn't work in here.
Definitely not.
I can't show you in here.
I'm aware.
I'm happy to step outside, show you, step back in. Not here to cause trouble.
I was more showing you that you don't have a way out of here right now.
I
If you
assumed
don't
we-
cooperate with me,
I assumed we didn't.
you don't cooperate, I will be leaving you in here.
I feel like we've been cooperating so far.
I feel like you've been lying to me.
Answering everything you've asked.
Answering doesn't mean answering truthfully.
What else would you like to know?
I want to know what you know about this war that's going on. Why are you here? And why were you trying to get back to Korba?
Well, that's just where we started our journey.
Yeah, okay, traveling, I get it.
I was a teacher there once.
So you're from there?
I have lived there in my lifetime.
You just lived there within your lifetime for a couple weeks as a teacher?
More or less. I travel around. I'm good with magic, with the arcane. I like to, help people out. Gotta make money somehow while you're traveling.
As a teacher. People
It's usually in high demand.
people
How many people like doing
learn
it?
in established schools.
Yeah, they do.
Schools don't just take people off the street to teach.
When I show them funky little portal things, they don't mind if I teach them a thing or two, show them a thing or two. Make a bit of gold, and then I can move on my way to get to the next place.
As he stands there, looks back and forth at the two of you, turns around, opens the door, you get a slight shimmer, walks out, and closes the door.
Oh, he was in there with us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a full door.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know he was on the same side as us.
As he leaves you in there. As
Guess you're not letting us out.
we're gonna go back to
He didn't say the shimmer came back. We can leave.
the other group of you. As you're on your way up the mountain, you notice this this structure. It is new. You pass by a couple of guards, soldiers on your way up, but you do make it to the hot springs. There are people up here. There's people in each of them, but they are communal. You just won't be alone.
Yeah. Alrighty. Go, Baze. You guys smell us, so I think it's about time we, smell a little bit better.
Why?
Guys, I'll strip down.
Yeah.
So I like getting the.
You feel better the moment you get in there.
Fuck. So, you guys jumped in?
No. The one that he's in. How many people? How many other people are in it?
2.
All right. I'll walk up to that one.
Yeah.
And I'll start taking my my cloak off.
I was gonna say,
My scarf.
you
my
just
scarf.
your scarf, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh, it's been a hot minute since I've had a shower. It's been a couple of months. I'm gonna need this one, and then I'll just like step in there.
The moment you step in, you feel rejuvenated.
Oh, this
just-
feels so good.
Yeah.
I haven't smelled like this in a long time. How you going? Not the person next to me not care what they say. Just say hi and just go back to
They-
what I was doing.
They just kind of look at you and go back to their conversation they're having.
Lizard ass in their face.
Coming in? Oh. Don't scream at me, just get in.
He like dips his toes hesitantly, and he does like that. Like the 40-year-old kind of just sits on the edge of the
Yeah.
feet and the thing.
Yeah.
Grab
You
his
just
leg.
sit on the edge. Your feet feel great.
My feet feel. Oh my
I
god!
grab his leg and eat it.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. Do you allow this to happen, or...?
I'll fucking. He'll try to resist.
So
Desperately.
just make a contested grapple check.
So you roll strength.
So athletics for Drazil, athletics or acrobatics for Zuni.
Well,
It goes up to our pluses because we both rolled a 4.
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, 10.
10. So he manages to just kind of kick your hand away.
So,
You yank, but then I'm like, ooh.
so like my hand slip off his leg. I'm gonna splash.
You got to
the-
grab him and he just kind of like kicks your hand. It's like, fuck off.
okay. I was gonna
what
say
you're
like
doing.
I grabbed his leg and then my grip slips and then I splashed the water on the other two guys.
Sure.
As I look at the other two, I'm like,
Come on.
look, I'm so sorry about them.
Oh
They're,
no, he got wet in the
they're
fucking
not
pool.
accustomed to normal lives. They're a bit touristy. They have no idea what etiquette is. That's why
Watch it, man. Come on.
I'll tell you
As
so.
like they're miffed. They're not like
Sorry.
trying to fight you.
Sorry
Oh,
about
you
that.
splashed me.
Do the two of you-
Put him up.
They don't really know common that well. Do you know how to speak Draconic?
No.
Alright, I'll tell them. Sorry about that. As I speak Draconic, from now on, talk to me in Draconic.
No problems. We can do that.
I love how everything got very monotone just then.
So our friends are stuck. We have two options.
Leave.
We have three options. Option one, we just stay here as tourists. You guys aren't from this normal life, and I'm a vet, so I'm taking you around, showing you civilized life, trying to build a good report, study your tribes. And they gave me the two of you as they thought I needed protection, but I've taken it as something else. Option number two, we try and break them out. Or option number three, they know where we're going. We can go back. Still wouldn't leave his best friend behind. They are big boys. They can get bigger.
I can get bigger.
The whole thing is I believe they can get out of this. We can either make it worse for them, or make it worse for ourselves. I don't know how long a facade like this can last with one slip up from either of you.
I think we should do option 1 and 3. So we wait it out, act as tourists,
And then head
and then see how it goes because they might only take a
And
day
then
or two.
leave them for dead.
Might take a day or two, or if it's going to be longer and we need to get out of here, we can just go and rendezvous because I'm pretty sure he's still got your ring.
Right. He does. Do not mention the town. Do not mention anything that happened. The reason why we're here. We're out, foreign lands. We know there's a war, but we have nothing to do with it, so we have no idea why it's happening. Right?
So the usual, we stay quiet, you do the talking.
Yeah.
And where we-
That sounds like a good idea. That's exactly what's going on. Ready? And also, don't splash these guys.
I was trying to scare him away so we can have this to ourselves.
Yeah, but you forget that we can talk.
Yeah, but just better safe than sorry.
Okay, good. Now, for the time being, instead of just acting like tourists, we're not from here, so let's just be tourists and just enjoy it, and don't bother anyone and draw attention.
Does that mean you're going to make some cotton candy?
If we have to leave them, I promised you a bonus, so I'm going to give you a bonus. We'll get because I owe you 2 each. So when we get back, I'll make you 1 each.
Yeah.
So just let's relax as I try and just de-stress my body.
Yeah.
Figure out what the fuck to do.
Should we check in on that small guy that owns that drink place?
One step at a time.
But now we relax.
Just
Because it's been a while, I'm putting my head under the water.
maybe you should
Yeah.
get in the water instead.
Just- Just
Kinda-
breathing, relaxing, being under.
Yep.
You don't think
You say breathing? Can you breathe underwater? I thought you could just hold your breath for longer.
No, lizards can. Oh, they hold their breath like up to
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I thought you just
Wait.
hold your breath. You just fucking breathing in the water. I'm pretty sure you're drowning if you're doing that. I know you're not the smartest, but you are doing the
He forgets that for a minute, so he tries to breathe.
So as Simi's deciding to shed himself,
He was
we're just gonna relax in this hot spring.
Yeah. So you actually start like pulling off the loose bits of skin. You're doing. Are you actually getting in the water to do this, or are you doing it outside still?
The premise is that they're supposed to bathe to get rid of the fucking the scales and shit because it's not good. So yeah, he would get into the water,
Okay.
but it would be kind of just sitting there as the flakes come off him naturally.
Yeah, because that's
Long way
what
to say
happens
yes.
when. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. That's what happens when you get in.
I'm adding flavor, motherfucker.
They start to flake off you. You can see that they're like up on your shoulder, and you've got like flaking bits. There is it's like up your neck. They're all over your head. So all of that's not being touched, but your the dead skin's like it's flaking off of you, but it's actually just immediately dissolving.
Ooh. That's cool. Making some lizard tea.
Yeah. So the water that you're in just actually cleans you. You don't have to bathe when you're in here. It does it for you. It's
We've been here.
yeah. I don't think he got in last time.
He did. Oh, sorry. He got dragged in by him.
Ah.
And then he swam over to him, and they both annoyed him. And then he became best friends.
Very good.
I came here with him.
But yeah, so it actually just bathes you rather than you having to do much of anything. So like you like pull off some of the skin that's like on your shoulder, you dip it under the water and it's gone.
It's a cotton candy. It just
It
dissolves.
just dissolves, yeah.
Whoa.
Are you made of cotton?
So you're just enjoying your time here. Magni and Lazarus, what are you two doing while you are in this cell?
Did the shimmer come back when he left?
It did.
Didn't say.
Sitting and waiting. I know that the magic that can be cast.
Yeah.
Playing the dumb idiot, so I don't want to ruin that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not playing it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just not interested in a conversation.
Yeah. So a little bit of time goes.
Waiting to see if the guards come back.
I'm gonna be looking around the room to see if any of these stones look like weak.
Roll me investigation. So I believe you have advantage with it because it's
Yeah, because of stone working, whatever it is.
yeah.
I mean, I do have a table.
Crocodile's hilarious.
Investigation.
Yep.
Fitting.
15. You don't see any weak points at all in this on the inside here. You're not sure if the actual stonework itself is just immaculate, or if the shimmer that comes through is shoring up the actual construction of it at the same time as dulling magic within.
I guess I'm just sort of sitting in place, just sort of looking around,
Yeah.
seeing if I can notice any more like shimmery things.
Yep.
Trying to understand if I know what kind
It
of
does
magic it is.
kind of like every now and then just kind of.
Like, yeah, maybe I have an idea. Not necessarily the spell, but like if it's like enchantment or like maybe what they've
Roll me
done.
Arcana.
Probably not. 11.
11. That's all right. It wasn't very hard for you to figure out. It's definitely anti-magic.
Anti-magic.
So it's some sort of an anti-magic field. You know that they're fairly common when people are incarcerated to be put into some kind of an anti-magic field because it stops like teleportation in and out, so that people can't be just out of incarceration. It also stops any casters from doing something that would make it easier for them to get out.
Unfortunately, I don't know any sort of dispel
They're not
magic at the
impenetrable,
moment. Yeah.
but it definitely makes things harder fundamentally to
Yeah.
be able to break someone out of the place, especially in a world where magic is so prevalent.
Yeah.
It's just commonplace to if you're trying to keep someone somewhere, you just put them in an end magic field.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cause trouble or disable it, or
Yeah.
I don't have any sort of dispelling
No, it's alright. Like
stuff.
you know
that I
exactly
think
what
of.
it is.
Yeah, but alright. I'm just sort of sitting there like, yeah, fair enough. That's what I'd do.
So, some time goes by. About 2 or 3 hours. The three of you are very, very well rejuvenated. Are you going to be doing anything?
I'm going to be taking them to get food,
Yeah.
and while we're walking, I'm going to tell them what to do in Tonic.
Yeah.
Try and pay with your gems and stuff, and I will be touristy like where the first day we can.
Okay.
Be yourselves. And
cool.
then when they try and pay with it, I'll be like, sorry about that, and I'll pass them a coin.
And
So
and
they
you're
can
just
be-
gonna actually dole it out as
Yeah, like
money. Yeah.
like, We're actually
You're playing up the
the touristy factor.
they don't understand like civilized like built up civilization.
Correct.
Yeah, cool.
I'll be playing. I'll be pretty much paying for the stuff.
Yeah. So you just go out, you just get food. It
How much?
like
Coin.
Oh, yeah, we're
yeah,
pretty young.
it costs you for a lot of you a gold piece.
Okay.
And that's just gonna give you as much food as you're gonna need, like for
Yeah.
for like the rest of the day, whatever you are going to be going through and
Yeah.
doing, of just like those little bits and pieces. So that'll do for it. So while you are essentially playing the waiting game, trying to see if they exit and find their way back to you, we will go back into the cell. As another guard comes, opens the door, goes, right, you with me.
Get up off the floor because I'm laying down.
There is nothing to sit on, there's no
So I'm laying on
beds.
the floor.
Yeah, you're just, it's just a small room, yeah.
Sitting in,
You've,
like,
you've thought of that correctly, yes.
I'm essentially sitting in like meditative, like cross-legged pose. Like I'm not meditating. I'm just
Just sat there.
sitting there, legs crossed, up.
You're not being threatening, you're just kind of waiting for whatever the fuck's going on.
chilling.
Yeah.
Come when they're ready.
So he
There we go, boss.
So he takes you a couple of cells down and leads you into a different room. Closes the door. All right. Now that the two of you are separated, you willing to talk?
Hasn't captured me against my will.
Sorry.
He has not captured me against my will. We will find together.
No, the way that you were talking while you were together and not being very helpful.
Tell you what I know.
Okay. I'm listening.
Question.
It was you breaking that just got me then. I hadn't even smiled yet. What are you doing here and why are you trying to get to Corbin?
Just got here from the air dimension. Airplane.
Okay.
Trying to just get there because that's just. Yeah. I'm feeling like time works differently in other planes
Okay.
than here.
So if you have just gotten here, you're just trying to get to Corbin for no particular reason, why do you know about what's going on with the dude?
I never said anything about knowing about anything there. He's the one that brought it up. I'm going to point at the general direction where we went.
So you came here together.
He didn't pick me up from there.
Didn't pick you up from where?
I'm originally from Iron Spire, a mountain there.
Okay.
And I just happened to see them on the roads.
You met them in Iron Spire.
Not in Iron Spire, on the way. Oh, I can't remember the town's name again, you just said it.
Corbin?
Yeah, I was like heading there. I heard they had some festival going on.
Okay.
And then I seen them there. Pretty much it.
So you were in Corban for the event that started all of this.
Haven't been there since, so I don't know.
So you've not been here.
How long has
For
it
a
been
couple-
since that event?
You've not been here for a couple of months.
Months.
Is what
Yeah, so definitely.
is what I've been led to believe. You came here from Corban.
I came here from the airplane.
Okay, you came here from Corban via the airplane.
Okay.
You were around for when all of this started. We're at war with Corban.
Okay.
It sounds like you know something.
I now know that you're a war with Corbin.
Okay. As he turns around, walks out, closes the door.
Good conversation, good chat.
As he walks into your cell. Okay. Yous were around for Corban when everything started.
Yes, I told you that.
And you're looking for the dude.
Well, not specifically. I just know he's from here.
Oh, you asked about the dude, as far as I've been told.
Yeah, because he wasn't here last time we were here.
What were you looking for with him last time?
Nothing. I just like to meet the people in charge. I'm a very curious individual. I like
I mean,
knowledge.
he hasn't been here since you left.
Yeah, well, that's
When
the
everything
last
was
time we were
going on in
here.
Corban, weren't you?
The last time we were here.
What reason could you have had to have come here? To see the dude.
I didn't specifically come here to see them.
Oh, you said that you came here and tried to see the dude.
Yeah, because I like to research things.
So what were you trying to research about the dude?
General knowledge?
You could look that up in any library.
Oh, I'm aware
Any-
I'm aware of what's in the libraries. But if I get the chance to talk to the leaders, you know, sometimes they let me. Sometimes they like to talk about their town and promote things. I like to research them and write
So
them down.
you had a appointment to see him.
Wouldn't call it that. I just sort of knocked on the door and he wasn't here, and there was another guy there, and he seemed a bit overworked. Just said the Duke wasn't here.
You were here. Queen, Corban, everything that happened at Corban, and just after. As he turns around, walks out.
Okay. I thought you'd have more questions than that, but sure.
He walks back to you.
I'm on the floor again.
Yeah. It's like when you load into a room
Yeah.
and the NPC's in the exact spot that they always in. Yeah. I get the joke.
Why
He walks in.
Hello, boss.
What was your business with the dude?
I didn't have business with the Duke. I don't know why he brought up the Duke in the first place. We literally just appeared here. In the town from the airplane.
Yeah, after coming from Corban after everything happened.
Well, we weren't there originally. We were there for a while. Then we took off, went somewhere. I can't remember where we went. Went somewhere else. Then we found ourselves in a floaty plane. I don't know what it was called. But we were floating.
And what did you have to do with your appointment with the Duke here?
Again, he mentioned the Duke. I didn't say we had an appointment with
Oh,
him.
but you came with him. You said you came from Corban with him. What was his?
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
I can hear what you're saying.
And you got your own assumption.
Oh, I'm just going off the information I've been told.
Well, he's bullshitting you. That's what he said.
Oh, isn't
Anyway.
it? Well, it's getting you in trouble.
Oh, okay. Nothing new.
So
Anyway.
anything you can tell me to help me sort out this mess gets you out of trouble. You realize that, right?
That is like a cop movie.
What is it I have to say to get me out of trouble.
What was he doing looking for the Duke here?
Huh?
What was he doing looking for the Duke here?
I don't know. Am I out of trouble now?
I don't know. You clearly were here for a reason.
Because we just appeared here.
No, not right now.
There was a guard out the front yesterday when we appeared. And he
I'm not
said,
talking about right now.
What?
I'm talking about when you came here looking for the Duke. Were you looking for the Duke right now?
Oh, I remember something we did earlier. Right. We had a letter we had to give.
Oh, you had a letter to give him. Okay.
And my letter, that's it. Wasn't
Okay.
here, so we gave it to the secretary.
Okay.
Fancy.
As he turns
Then we
around,
left.
he walks out.
I'll be on the floor again.
Yeah, that's good. As a few hours go by,
Oh, it took him a while to walk this time.
what are the three of you doing? You have been wandering around for about 5 hours now.
What's some of the local cuisine?
A
What's
lot
their
of
signature?
fish.
A lot of fish.
A lot of fish. So, this place originally has had a lot of fishermen because of the fact that they're so surrounded by the sea itself. There's not a lot of room to grow crops. So a lot of what they get is imported if it's non-sea life, essentially.
Well, Simi would certainly try all the different types of fish, and then concur that it tastes like fish.
That's pretty much what they've been doing.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know if
Fish.
you've had any other plans. I don't want you to just be sat here while I roleplay with the other two.
No, that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Rob's
how-
happy about it.
How long are you planning on just kind of putting around the... Because if you
Day or two.
It's pretty much we're gonna be doing this. Then when it starts to get dark, make again a little like rest out to the front.
So you're going to stay overnight
We'll
again?
stay overnight.
Okay.
We'll inspires the next step.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. We can go back to playing
So just
Yeah.
or
yeah.
I think it'd be very interesting because of the way you're trying to do this. We're not trying to metagame. Whoever you're interviewing, the other person stand outside.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's so fine. Guard walks in to come see you, Lazarus.
Just double checking I'm not new, right?
No. As this time, he walks in with a book.
Okay.
Alright. Flips through a couple pages. I've got a book right here. Says here that you were here to deliver a letter.
To deliver
So this
a letter.
this is another new person.
Yeah.
Deliver a letter to the assistant duke of the island.
Deliver a what?
A letter.
Letter.
Yeah.
Kind of letter.
Doesn't say. I was hoping you could shed some light on that.
Seem to know about it.
You brought the letter,
Did I?
but I've been told.
Ah, who told you that?
Friend in the other room.
Oh. He's not that smart.
I don't know. He seems to be giving us some pretty solid information.
Oh, it's probably because he's the one who spoke to the assistant.
Oh, I see.
I didn't get to speak to the assistant. He didn't like me very much.
See, we went and spoke to the assistant.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit of time since someone came in here last. I'm thinking about an hour or so. It's definitely been longer.
Until someone visited
Like,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, no, a bit longer than that.
Oh, okay. They just kind of dropped this for me to look at.
Mm-hmm.
But it says that He was visited by a couple of people.
Sounds about right.
The people that made some trouble around here.
Yeah, the town wasn't overly nice to me last time.
How so?
I just, I wanted to meet the Duke, writing a story, doing my research. They all got very defensive about me wanting to meet the Duke. Sort of all told me to go away. I just like to research things. I like to write. I read books.
But you never just research, right?
I like to research leaders, what they do. Good leaders, great leaders.
You're writing a biography.
More or less. Not just on him, just, this was the next stop on my journey. No.
I'd like to read your work.
I didn't get to meet him, so I've got nothing.
Oh, not about the Duke here, but I'd like to read what you've written.
I mean, next time I'm here, I can bring it, but as long as I'm welcome back.
Oh, I have no problem with you being here. It's everyone else that you got to convince.
Well, that's fair enough. I'm trying to be cooperative.
I can see that. Okay. Nothing else you want to tell us?
Is there anything else you want to know? I'm answering everything as best as I can. It's like you said. It's been a few months, apparently.
Yeah. Look, I was just asked to ask about the letter. Ask what the letter's about.
I never got to read the letter.
Usually people tell you what you're delivering, though, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Especially if it's got to go to someone of such high esteem.
We were just asked to deliver a letter, and we were traveling, so I said okay. Like I told the other guy, I did work in Corban for a little while.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry.
Until it was, how do I put this, unceremoniously blown up.
That does not sound fun.
No, it wasn't great. Magic festival, all that sort of stuff. Magic goes away. I use magic.
We had our own little thing up on the North Island.
And then someone showed up and caused a bit of a ruckus.
Oh, who was that?
He called himself a duke, but I don't know what duke.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
I don't really have much more information other than that. We were then asked to deliver a letter here. I said sure, because they paid me.
Yeah.
I haven't been back to get that. I haven't been back to get the money yet. That's why That's
That's
half the reason we wanted to pass back through there.
That's unfortunate. I guess you're gonna have to find a way to get there. Definitely need to get paid, my friend.
It would be nice, but other than that, my only objective now is to travel to these plains.
Fair enough.
That the people that have spoken to
be
me.
part of your book, right?
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to figure out how this cure works.
Oh,
Your people don't seem to believe me, but I can't prove it from in here.
Why? What's it do?
It opens up portals.
Oh, very cool.
The only one
that's how you travel.
Well, yeah, the only one I've managed to open is the one to the airplane.
Oh, very
Material, wind, gust, lightning, that sort of stuff.
cool. Sounds different.
Well, it's hard to figure out which way is up.
Oh, very fun.
Was for most of us.
As he sits here and he has a bit of a jest with you like this for another
He's
5.
playing good cop.
Another 5 minutes. He is playing good cop.
Oh, Lazarus has figured that out.
Yeah. They're not making it. They're not trying to be tactful about it. Okay. Well, I've got some things to note down. But
fair
nice
enough.
talking to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll send the bad cop in next. Wink.
I don't know what you're talking about as he leaves.
Fair enough. It was nice talking to you.
As same guy walks in to your room, Magni.
He's hearing me as he's walking towards the cell. He hears me. I'm sitting in the cell. I don't know why I'm here.
He's running his finger along the bar.
Opens up.
Yo,
So, ready to tell us what that note was about?
didn't read it.
Why not? You weren't told anything about it?
No, I was just told to bring it in.
But come on. No one gets a letter sent to a duke without being at least a little bit told
Man, I was
about
getting
what
paid.
they're delivering.
I was getting paid to bring a letter. I was never told I could read it, so I'm just doing what I was doing.
Yeah, but you're not a courier. You're traveling through planes.
Yes.
So
How do other planes get their mail?
people usually just go themselves.
That's what we did. For the...
So it was your letter.
No, it's not a letter. I just said I was told to deliver a letter
Yeah.
to him,
Yeah.
and I haven't been back yet. I haven't gotten paid, so I haven't taken any other job since.
But you went to different planes in the meantime.
Not on purpose.
Oh. How'd that work out?
Fell in a hole.
Yeah, you should really look where you're walking.
Yes.
That's it. That's all of it. You just fell in a hole. You're being serious.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh no, I thought you were having me on.
Fell in a hole. It was really dark.
Yeah, holes tend to be dark. No sun in the hole. There's sun in here.
My life went downhill when I was born.
He like points to the window.
From the minute I was born, my family died.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say since you fell in the hole.
No,
It was gonna be very funny.
no, life has been tragic since birth.
Why is that?
My parents died.
I mean, like, everyone dies eventually, right?
Yeah,
Can't hold it against them.
it wasn't their choice.
Oh. That does sound tragic. You wanna talk about it?
No.
Okay. That's it. No, I won't prod. As
Bring the other guy back, it was more direct.
As this continues on for 2 days.
Damn, this fish is fucking amazing.
I'm doing something different every single time they walk in.
Every now and then it was like same people you've spoken to before, but mostly it's just different people.
Yeah. I am consistent with my story.
Yeah,
I eventually tell them practically everything.
What's practically everything?
I omit anything that involves us knowing about the war.
Yeah.
But I talk about the astral plane. I talk about getting the cube.
Yep.
Finding out that it sent us, ending up in another plane. The cube activating.
Yeah.
Getting back. Going back. Ending up here.
Cool. So you just you omit the important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't tell them anything incriminating. I just tell them everything that involves traveling.
Yeah. No worries.
Sometimes I tell them
And the
about,
mine, I guess. In the desert.
and sometimes I tell them about how my life has been in decline from the age of 7.
Oh, so you do start opening up.
I'm talking out my ass here.
Yeah, but you start opening up to them.
My father was a brutal alcoholic.
So after 2 days of waiting, what are the three of you doing?
Roaming around exploring town.
No.
Bro, we've
Probably
eaten like all the food here.
Yes. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well,
They're funny to talk.
fill the into us. I don't think there's much more stuff that we can do.
Can eat everything again.
I think I'll try it.
We're gonna head back.
Okay.
We're gonna figure out what is if this has been a month.
So are we still gonna go in the teleport somewhere else or go out of the town?
Does your tribe know what the whole place is called?
If you're asking if we have a portal, no. At least mine doesn't.
Okay.
Question general for the GM. Would the biggest part of the tribe have one? Would they be that established to have a portal?
You said you were all nomadic, so not really. If you're all nomadic, then
They'll
you all
never
just
get a
move
straight
around.
answer from me.
So you would have your tribe names, and a vague area that you sort of move between to be able to live off the land and not.
It's implied we keep close to that area. At least my clan is the closest, but if you keep going further, like they'll get
Closest
his.
to what?
Fucking
Oh,
Coleman,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
So, follow me. Figure as we walk back to the teleportation.
Yes.
As we get there, and all the guards are still there and everything.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So, done. We've tasted all your cuisine.
Oh, I hope you've enjoyed it.
You like the fish?
That's good. We do a lot of that here.
So, how direct are these teleportation circles? They're not very. I found them near Dorset.
Oh.
I forgot how to pronounce
The original
it.
comment?
Alabasta. It's best called.
Albasta. Amala?
No,
Alabastron.
Put Alabaster out of my ass and you went with it.
So Amala's where you use
Altea?
Altea is where you are.
Yeah.
Is the area that you're in. So you're on an island to the south of Altea proper.
Yeah.
Where you started
Yeah.
is Amala.
Amala. Okay, I wrote Island of Altea as the starting town.
No, Armalla is where you started. That's the big continent where you started. Yep. And that's Corban is on Armalla. Altea is where you are.
Off the beak.
So, do you have any? Where? I understand something's going on because this place is heavily guarded.
Oh yes.
Is there any restricted places that we can't go?
We can send you up to Altea, and we can send you, we can send you over to Hycris. It's all fairly far away from Armalla at all.
Is there any places that wouldn't be big major cities? Trust me. I have a headache here.
Oh yeah, if you head up to Altea proper, there's cities. You can
No, anywhere where there's not like
Where there's
big
not
cities. like where we are now, where they can taste more cuisine and I can study them a bit.
If you're wanting to go and go find a forest somewhere that's a little bit more out of the way, I'd suggest Hycris.
Do you mind if we get there?
I can send you to Hycris.
Thank you.
That'll just be 10 gold.
Each or
Just 10 gold. As you
so we're going to hike first?
Hycris. As he will start up magic circle and allow you to pass through.
That's a coin machine, so he puts the coins in the machine.
No, he walks over to a certain part of the magic circle, and
Please make a
essentially
selection.
circles, like takes a chalk. He circles one specific rune that's in there. So it's the circle has like an inner circle. It's got spokes that come out like a ship wheel.
Yeah.
And as it moves out, there's other smaller circles attached to it, and then they go to other places. So it's basically a whole bunch of circles that are all around the place, and they all have their own symbol that's in it. Each symbol is connected to a place in the world.
As I say to these two, alright,
To be fair, I've only spoken Draconic since 2 days ago.
I walk in.
Yeah. As that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
We are splitting the party big time.
Thank you everyone for joining us. This has been D&D Down Under Ascension. We also run a second game every week.
We do.
On Wednesday.
We do.
Blake, you run that. That's
I
D&D Down
D&D
Under
it is.
Ignition.
He does.
So
Where
you guys
I
can test that
and
out.
Inza are both players
You are.
in your game.
Yeah, that one I don't speak like a dumbass.
That is true. So come and check us out there. We've got a whole lot of our older recorded sessions going. Are they still going up?
Yeah,
Or
they
have we? Yeah. So they're still going up. That's what, one a week or something. One every couple of days.
There is a schedule of it.
That way you can get caught up on everything that wasn't already posted to
But you
YouTube?
can watch this entire series here.
these. Yes, you can. That is what's currently going up. Was the last?
No, D&D
Campaign.
Ascension's always been uploaded.
Yeah.
So you can start
So
this from episode
Ascension
1.
and Ignition are both already
No,
up?
not
Okay.
Ignition yet.
Okay, so Ignition's
was
the one that's
catching
going up at the moment. So if you wanna catch up on that one, it is still being uploaded for whatever isn't currently saved on here. So that one you may have to wait for some of the middle episodes. However, you can watch all of Ascension so far.
Yeah. And also, just a heads up, we'll be streaming over the next 2 weeks, and then we'll be taking our Christmas break and starting back up in the new year.
Yes.
So we'll be off for 2 weeks.
Yes. So get caught up. I don't know. Go into the Discord. Tell us that we're terrible at the game.
And
We
tell
don't
us
do enough
your
combat
stories
and-
why you are better.
Yes, please do. I will respond to anything you put in that Discord. I just need to get the notification first because I forget the Discord exists.
We'll put a poll in there. Should Lazarus betray
I will.
interrogation?
I will figure out how to do a poll on Discord and I'll add it. Alright guys, thank you for joining us. We will hopefully see you again next week and see how they get out of this. Alright guys, see yous.
Through the wall.
I smooth talk my way
Bye.
out of this.